You see these two gentlemen poised around the map. No official. I didn't really find a map that I liked, so it is just kind of the overview of the town. You kind of get a general geometry of what the town looks like. Feel free to draw on this, kind of like the Yeti mission. Yeah, you're walking. People say, Bara'Kin Dred, this is. Torfritz, Underminer.
Say the first name again.
Corfus.
Gotcha.
Underminer. He is the town master of Torfritz.
I just do like a head nod to him, out of respect.
Gestures with his pipe towards you. So, Draconic Scholars. Corfus says the dragons have been continually attacking at dawn regularly at this point for the past week. This seems to be a pattern we can take to our advantage. Would you agree?
I look at him inquisitively.
Do you mean the downtime in between attacks?
No, but they are routine. My point is, we are not leaving the city without being assaulted once. If we can survive this onslaught one more time, we can evacuate, assumingly safely.
I look over to Therian. Would there be any benefit of capturing one of these dragons? If we know they're coming, we could prepare.
They're wholly dangerous, and I don't think the people here would be thrilled about a live dragon among them. I don't know if we could control them.
What would be the point of capturing one?
Dragons have the ability to communicate, just as you and I are now.
You speak of Draconic.
I look at Therian. But and Bjorg in his mind is like, Therian will find a way for me to be able to do it.
Honor Grip cuts in. Of course they speak Draconic. They have Draconic scholars.
Perfect.
Do not insult man's intelligence. We need to make a plan.
Unfortunately, surmising the situation and the aggression of their attacks, one dragon led into an assault won't be up for negotiation.
Probably be too hard to transport. Very well.
We won't be
when the
able to
dragons
get
come in to
control.
attack, do they come in formation?
Yes. Torfritz is talking. The wind speeds off the back of the. I'm gonna make the. You guys know they're here. I'm just gonna get rid of them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put them over here.
Over there.
The wind speeds off the back of the plateau are too great. The dragons avoid this area for damage of flight. They attack from the front, the main gates. This has been useful for our advantage. But ballista rounds are growing shorter. And he looks towards to Honor Grip. The soldiers that have been stationed here will not fight. We have the 20 men we brought to defend Torfritz. The remaining 50 have been through enough, and they must return to Glangjaal. They can be used to utilize to protect the townspeople if they break line.
How many are already injured and unfit for fighting?
There's Torfritz. Last we count, there is 20 in triage, 30 willing, capable, but still, they are very badly shaken from their tour here. We sort of kind of grip kind of somberly. We lost 20 soldiers yesterday on the assault.
When can we expect the next attack?
Dawn.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of ballista. The fight's gonna have to come to the ground.
The assuming volley will be our first priority, but we have less men to guard the walls. Some may break through. A backup plan may be needed. We must defend the people and the supplies for Glangjaal at all cost. Front line. There must be a fallback point within the city. We can begin clearing space as maybe an area to corral them, a evacuated zone.
Is it possible I could see the remaining men here in Torfritz?
They are downstairs. You saw them walking in.
Perhaps I
Mine is
could
that
give them some motivation. We could use them.
it's not about motivation, Bjorg. They are needed in Glangjaal. If they die in Torfritz, we have done nothing here but bring back food and people. The king's orders are to bring back soldiers, food, and the people of Torfritz. I do not plan to fail one of these objectives.
I understand.
Those ballistae. Think I could take a look at them? I wonder if I could reinforce them so that each bolt we have matters that much more.
This could be done. We'll give you a tour of the wall after this planning meeting. Can you grant any other knowledge or planning that may be necessary?
Once they can only come from the front, but from there, they often like to take flight just out of sword's reach. What ways do you have to keep dragons fighting on the ground up till now?
This is a problem. The ballista does ground them, but it grounds them within the walls. It would be nice if they were not scattered. Maybe your modifications you speak of could benefit us.
I could think of a more efficient way to corral them,
Please.
or to inter them. Sure,
I think
do
this
my
is a good
best.
idea. We know dragons do love treasure. They also like big prey. We can entice them with treasure.
This is an interesting theory.
Yes, even if they have a mission to from a higher order, they do still have innate wants and desires.
See Honor Grip kind of, his eyes kind of get kind of like wide by your remark, kind of impressed by that comment. Like, maybe these fucking people know what they're talking about. Torfritz does have gold reserves. I'm sure anyone in town would be willing to give anything at this point.
Our mission is to bring back food and supplies, not necessarily gold. So,
Gold is not needed. If it cannot be eaten, it does not go on the carts.
The gold is not there to be sacrificed, it's there to entice and trick. And I think it will work.
Perhaps in the town square, it can be cleared, evacuated, a safe place for a trap if the ballista fail.
I think that's a good idea.
sounds good.
And then we could be ready to strike. We should have some type of, perhaps ballista ready to aim in that location.
Ballista can be moved, and soldiers can be stationed there.
Alright.
This could be the advantage we need. What we've noticed so far, these frost dragons, they do seem primal.
We have... Corvus has told me that there is 16 ballista left on the wall. We could move 4 into the square. And then 4... That relieves 12 men to man the remaining 12 ballista. 4 to man the square ballista, and 4 additional men for support.
We need to make sure that the men on the ballista have a good, efficient route to the town square once the dragons land.
But also you must note, the initial ballista on the wall are the dragon's first primary target.
It wouldn't be good to lose men just as from the first wave.
If the main objective is to lure them, perhaps we don't need to man the ballistas.
That's true.
Not the ones on the wall.
It could be more of an unmanned decoy, where truly our intentions lie on the trap that we set.
Perhaps, again, it could be a good idea to have one ballista ready. First sight of dragon you fire, we coat her with oil, light it ablaze, a good distraction. Get that man out of there quick.
If they seek to try to stop our first volley of ballistae, I wonder if it could be more like a decoy.
Right. Doesn't
If
need
I
to
could find
even
a
be
way-
perfect. Doesn't have to hit. Doesn't have to do damage to them. Just let them know they're smart beasts. Let them know that ballistas are manned.
I might be able to find a way to automate one volley. That way they'll be tricked into thinking they're being fired upon, and they'll try and attack back.
I look at
But we'll lose
Therian.
no men up on the walls.
I look at Therian like, yay, my man. How long would it take for you to do this?
I'll have to look at the walls, and hopefully I can get one volley shot done by dawn.
So this could bring us 20 men to the town square. 4 on ballistas. And perhaps we could bring another 4 down. Leave 4 on the wall. That'll be used as distraction. And more so as a convincement to the dragons that things are as they have been. Like I said, even though you may have killed every dragon yet, they are very wise.
You may be
We want them to think that they're winning and that the town is for theirs to pillage.
They already believe that. They have been successful in doing so. But we surely want to sacrifice these weapons.
I plan to stand in the middle with the gold. Not only do they like to treasure bait, they like to hunt something they think is a good challenge. So we have the plan. It'll be 4, not 8, right? 4 ballistas pointing at town square. We could have the 16 men ready with us. Gold in the middle. Me there as well as bait. And Therian will hook up the other 4 ballistas with oil soaked and fire ready ballista shots.
Grip kind of pondering.
I kind of noticed that he's had a pause, and I'll look at him and I'll say, Honor Grip, what do you think?
You're looking at the map, visualizing what you're seeing in your head. I certainly respect your need to preserve my men. This is what you were hired here to do. I would default to your judgment.
How difficult will it be to move these ballistas, Underminer?
You may have to work through the night, but they can be moved.
We'll go in
And all
shifts.
these-
We'll make sure every man
all-
gets some sleep, but we'll work through the night.
All these remaining 30 capable men will not be will be free from the fight. They are capable to carry the weight.
Yeah, they could definitely hate us in moving these.
Do not undersell the townspeople. They want to live. If this plan promises that, I will do so. Torfritz, please send out a message to your underlings.
Oh, one last thing. As for the people here, what is the most secure location here in Torfritz? And we should gather them all there.
Due to the events that have been happening, we have been gathering in the mine below the city. That is where we have been sending people before the dawn.
I kind of look at him with like a look of admiration. Very good. Because that gives me comfort. Like, that makes me feel even better. Like, he does seem like he knows what the fuck he's doing, but this kind of gives me like the, alright, good. Like, they've already been doing things correctly. I like that.
Can I give this to you and your men, Townmaster Underminer? I slide the thermal cube onto the table.
It's called a
And I'm
Therian thermal.
I'm going to hold my finger on it for 1 second, and it's going to warm up. In a 15-foot radius, things become a lot more temperate. This is a Therian thermal. I would like to give this to your surgeons. It will not only will it help steady their hands in the cold, but it'll make the patient's survival rate a lot better.
Yeah. Do you have more of the...
Sadly, no, not yet.
I will see that they get it.
Could you see that we have it returned as well?
If we survive, I'm sure they will hand it back to you.
We're gonna bring it back to Glangjaal along with everything else. And everyone else.
Therian has created something that could help everybody. Glangjaal.
You'll say.
Does Honor Grip catch that too? Is this another thing that Honor Grip's like, oh damn?
What did you say?
Like, does
One more time?
Honor Grip kind of catch it too?
No,
Like, is
what
he
did you-
impressed?
What did you say before? What is he catching?
Oh, just like Therion's creation.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's kind of like looking at it like, well, that's pretty nice. That's warm in here now. It doesn't suck in this room anymore.
Hopefully, with enough of these, it won't suck anywhere else.
You'll say, Honorable will say, okay, the plan, one more time. And he kind of slams his hand on the map as we fling back towards this shit show. In Operation Torfritz.
And that about sums it up.
And that's how it's done.
I really wanted him to hit me.
Why? Did you have another bomb on you?
I still have armor back at this. I wanted him to
that
kill
was-
himself.
Oh well, yeah. Well then, when Darren bear hugs you, does it go off and explode?
It has to be an attack, I'm pretty sure, but I'll check. Yeah, you have to hit me with a melee attack.
A hug is a melee attack. It's a grapple.
No, I'll leave that up to you.
He
It's
grappled
25 damage if that.
It's spite. Ah! Fuck!
Wait, if a grapple counts, then he would have got hit from the grapple. I don't know how
That's a
that works.
melee. Well, I guess technically it's a melee attack, right?
A creature
Is it
hits
considered
you
an
with a
attack?
melee attack. Well, yep. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that probably would have killed him, maybe.
I mean, what's his face? He just did 26 plus 13.
Yeah, I don't know how much
damage. Yeah, it
HP.
probably wouldn't have killed him. Yeah, he was real close.
Yeah, it would have only been
It would
25.
have took him. It would have took him to the point where Darren would have killed him with one strike instead of two.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys? In the thing once again back in your meeting chamber. So we have our plan then.
Yes.
And we have till dawn to execute it.
We will have gold provisions. Go to the town square. 4 ballistas. Therein you will rig the remaining 16. No, the remaining 12 on the wall to be fired and then used as bait for the incoming dragons.
Yes.
In which then Bjorg will lure the dragons to the square to fight. With all of the 20 Glangjaal men we've brought.
Come midday tomorrow, perhaps we could come back here and discuss our travel back to Glangjaal.
If we plan to get back on the 3rd day, we should be leaving. We will have time. We cannot risk being within the city again another morning.
Then let's
If you plan to
discuss it now.
sacrifice these. Do you have to say?
What are the transportation logistics getting back to Glangjaal with the provisions?
We have modified carriages to sleds. They're pulled by a tamed caribou within the region. They are used to the snow.
How many young and elderly do you have?
You're aiming 200 the citizens of Torfritz. I would say 40% of the population is women, children, and the elderly. including myself.
I kind of chuckle with him. Do we have a means of transporting them in a carriage?
Had to sacrifice provisions for that.
Perhaps we could have the children and the elderly. The women, they're strong. They shall walk. Perhaps sacrifice a few provisions that way. Guarantee safe passage for them.
Kind of looks towards honor grip. How many carts would need to be empty to transport your necessary individuals? Well, if it is brought down to 20% for the children and the elderly, 4 is too many.
You have to make it 2. Have them sit on each other.
Just considering that. This is 40 individuals. Carts are packed with boxes and provisions. These things can be packed nicely. People are not ergonomic. They need space. Difficult decision must be made, Bjorg.
I look at
This is-
Atticay and Therian. What do you guys think?
This is a war. People will die. But not bringing that food back, more people will die.
It's hard to call the shots on this one. It's all about choosing priorities. And I think I want you to decide.
Underminer, I task you with a very difficult task. I need you to select the worst of the elderly and the youngest of the young and provision 1 for them. The rest we will fill with provisions.
Grip looks towards honor grip. Honor grip nods. We can lose 1 provision. Unload it. Give it to the people. Let them feast tonight.
I kind of smile at Honor Grip on that notion of using that food as like a celebration type of deal. I love that.
Torfritz will nod, and you kind of write something down in his ledger. He has his notes to go. His notes are literally collect the gold from the people. Distribute 1 ration of cards to the people.
They'll probably be like, man, what a trade.
Select the eldest, the sickest and elderly, and the youngest of children.
Yep. Like, I understand that probably some still may not make it, but to me, it's the best we can do.
So, we have our plan of attack, the plan of defense, and we have our plan for evacuation. What we must do now is survive tomorrow morning. And by possibly this time or a little later, days we will return to Glangjaal. Euros.
On a grip. Perhaps you and Underminer should call for this town to meet. Relay the plan to every person.
Well, we could meet before the morning raid. If you wanted to speak with them.
What
As I
time is
said,
it now? Is it really late?
It's not really late. It's probably like 7. Still enough time to do stuff through the night if you need to. Like,
Well, I'm wondering why you wouldn't tell them all the plan now.
oh, he's talking to you guys right now.
I mean, yeah, but we're pretty much done. You should go do that like now.
I'm assuming you asked him.
You say that?
Do you say that?
I'll say there's still light in the sky.
There isn't.
There isn't? Okay, okay.
There isn't.
Oh,
You
man.
mean? Ah, yes, the moon.
Well, I guess I don't say that. I would know if there was light out there. Wasn't ready for that. Alright, if
got
it's
here,
dark
calm
and dungy, it's cold. Okay. If
The
Underminer's
seem to-
saying that, like, if I say that we need to tell the people, and he's saying, well, he's making the judgment, I'll leave it as it is.
The people have been through enough today. They need their rest. And they need time to grieve.
Yeah,
They know
I'll
we are
let it
leaving.
rest.
They know we are leaving tomorrow. Our goal is tonight with the soldiers to prepare our necessary preparations. And prepare for tomorrow. I mean, I could sleep, but I find it would be difficult to sleep anyway in these conditions.
Like I said
You
earlier,
will-
have every man take some shifts so every man can have some sleep. I'm saying 16 on, 4 off for the 20. Myself, I'll make sure I get a couple hours.
It is critical that the dragons are maintained within this range you have put this trap in the square. The women, the children, the elderly are held up within the mine, but the mines are not meant to hold the entire town. General men, workers, smiths, stonemasons, they will still be dispersed amongst the populace. Dragons catch words of free prey. They will seek the food.
And you say
This-
there's 3 dragons when we came in by the fire. Has it been 3 every time?
3 dragons. Do you have trouble counting?
Oh, did I hear that wrong? That's a Brian mistake then. Don't.
The Zupesh, the guardsmen, shot down 10 and killed 3 more within the city. The numbers have continued to grow.
Alright, I'll look at. Let me see.
Everything is still larger than we are.
I look at honor grip, and I'll say, when they start coming in, you're able to grapple them, and then I'll kind of give him like a short conjecture about like what I did with the adult dragon. You know, I give him a recap of like what I did to pin him to the ground, and relay that to him, and hopefully we don't have to deal with an adult dragon. So if they are smaller, if you use that technique, you should be able to bring one to the ground.
Shakes his head.
Of your men,
Splendid.
you know them better than me. How many do you think are capable of this?
A handful.
Then teach this technique to them. We'll execute it as they come in.
I also have something of a portable barracks. One that we can seek instant refuge in and surprise the enemy out of in the middle of the battlefield. I call it a rope trick. If I enchant a rope just so, it leads up into the sky into a little pocket where up to 8 men can rally. If I place that over the gold pile, we can jump straight down onto them.
That's fucking sick.
This plan will work. It must work.
It will work.
We're gonna make it work.
Atticay,
Let us pre-
what do you think?
I look to Atticay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Not their turn to talk yet.
We're guests here,
We're guests here.
and we will begin our preparations. If you have other ideas, we will adjust them as we go. Are you ready to prepare?
I'll kind of go to Therian and like we'll start walking out. All right, what do we gotta do to hook these ballistas up? I'll help you out.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
wait, don't you have a lot of other things to do? I thought you were going to address the people. Oh, I guess that's in the morning.
That's
guys-
I'm not doing that. That's for. Hold on, let me get the names. That's for Honor Grip and Underminer.
All right, it'll be easier with more hands, so I'll walk you through.
Rufus,
Yeah, Corvus
you guys-
Underminer. Yeah.
you guys' voices go down the hall, making your way out. We go back to Edge.